A continuación, especial E3 Los Ángeles 2016. A continuación en HBO Plus.
DJ Perico with a special message from El Sueño.
Around the world, more than ever, people are following what happens in E3, and in that sense, it's bigger than ever.
Captain on the bridge.
Get us underway, Salt.
Right away, sir.
Today, we will show you how we are creating more choice in your gaming experience than ever before.
Let's do this.
For the next hour, we hope to, astound you with a lineup of games that are both dazzling and transformative.
Come with me, or the demon will kill you.
I come back every year because I love games.
I'm trashing this party.
I play these games, I adore them, and I love being a part of the excitement that comes with revealing new games to the world.
This is our story.
It's different every year. That's what makes E3 such a different show than so many others. Most shows actually look back at what they've done. E3 is the one show that just looks forward all the time. In the video game industry is the preeminent entertainment art form right now. It attracts people from all corners of the world to attend here.
We are not alone out here.
We had last year over 50 billion, with a B, media impressions generated out of E3.
Whole lot of people out there, man. Whole lot of people.
I forget, I think it's around 7.5 billion people on planet Earth, so we have multiples of that of people seeing news coming out of that. But we also know no matter where you are on this globe, you're trying to find out news about E3. That's an exciting thing.
We dedicate our lives to fighting crime for one reason: to make $1 billion on a superhero franchise.
La actual generación de consolas se encuentra preparada para hacer historia.
Now, you are ready.
For what?
A new beginning.
Pero son los juegos los que han llegado para captar la atención del mundo gamer.
Broadcast this. We're getting my mother back. Then we're burning your goddamn hive to the fucking ground!
El ansiado retorno de la saga Gears of War marca una nueva etapa en la evolución de Xbox.
Okay, ready or not, let's get back out there.
Gears 4 will also be one of the first titles in the new Xbox program, Xbox Play Anywhere.
Come on, Jim, I'll shoot him! They still got some kick!
This icon means when you buy the game digitally, you get to own it and play it on both Xbox One and Windows 10 PC.
Look out! I can't believe that worked! Come on, let's go!
That's with your progress and your achievements saved on Xbox Live and shared across both platforms, all at no additional cost to you.
Come on!
I'm excited by what we have created. It's a truly epic warfare, and it could only be experienced at the dawn of all-out war, World War I. Battle 1 pushes the boundaries of gameplay, immersion, strategy, and team play.
We have lost Objective Charlie.
And the result is the most dynamic battlefield we've ever created.
We have taken Objective Dove.
Incorporar 32 contra 32 jugadores es una locura en escenarios masivos. Realmente hace que el nivel de experiencia de un first person se vaya a otro lado, ¿no? Y en el tema de gráficas, no lo puedes creer. Ninguna batalla es igual, todos los escenarios son interactivos. Entonces antes había partes que podías destruir, ahora lo puedes destruir prácticamente todo. es llevar la Primera Guerra Mundial casi a la vida real, ¿no?
Ghost Recon Wildlands is the first military shooter set in a massive, dangerous open world that you can play entirely from start to finish, solo or in up to 4-player co-op.
Hey, you guys need a hand? Right on time. We're going after El Pozolero. We're at the east of the San Mateo base. Got it. We are on our way.
Damn it, he dodged it. Set in Bolivia in the near future, where we ask the question, what if a Mexican drug cartel moved in, took over the entire country, turned it into a narco state? What would that look like? And what would the world's reaction be? Got it.
Los first-person shooters han evolucionado considerablemente.
Keep pushing!
Aunque hoy son un género muy popular, al principio fueron pocos los títulos que se arriesgaron con esta modalidad. El retorno de una franquicia legendaria de estilo FPS emocionó a la audiencia del E3.
Yes, Quake is back. The game that defined competitive multiplayer is back and better than ever. Quake Champions is a competitive, arena-style, first-person shooter for the PC, designed for players of all skill levels. You're gonna get heart-stopping action that will keep you on the edge of your seat as you fight in classic arena combat.
There's something about zombies that just make them the perfect enemy because you don't feel bad for them. You don't feel any sadness when you're fighting zombies. You don't empathize for them at all.
Come on!
This is Killing Floor 2. It's a really fun co-op zombie kind of board game. So you play with up to 6 players at a time cooperatively to take out these hordes and hordes of zombies.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock, jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time.
Well, some of the new things we have in Dead Rising 4 are the exosuit. So what that does is it allows you to combo Frank and not just combo weapons. So Frank can rip a parking meter out of the ground and kill zombies with that. He can punch cars down the street. The amount of zombies that we can put on screen is also another real different thing about our franchise. So you'll walk down the street in Willamette and you'll just see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of zombies.
Will this hunter be the end of me? Ready. Fight!
Redefinir una fórmula no es lo mismo que mejorarla.
They say that battle changes you.
La influencia de los juegos de pelea clásicos se puede palpar en nuevas propuestas como Injustice 2 y Tekken 7.
The main thing about the first game is that Superman has created a totalitarian regime to stop crime. A couple of other superheroes are not for that, so Civil War breaks loose. Not Marvel, DC Civil War breaks loose, and they start fighting each other.
What do you want, Grodd? Your head on a plate.
今作は対戦ゲームとしての進化は無論、先ほどお見せしたようにドラマ演出とリアルタイムプレイがシームレスに楽しめるストーリーモードが搭載されます。
ならば言葉はいらんな。俺も定め。
Tekken is a long-standing fighting franchise. It's one of the core fighting franchises that's out there.
Round 1. Fight.
We also have some brand new things in Tekken 7, new fighting mechanics, brand new characters, really awesome graphics. First time we brought the game to Unreal Engine 4.
なんという力じゃ、貴様。なんなのに！我が名はゴー。覚悟せい。
We've got a really great one that people are excited about, which is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. It's taking a lot of the best elements of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1, but going even bigger, badder, better. It's 7 times larger. The city is 7 times larger than the last game.
Welcome to the Premier League.
Los juegos deportivos no se han caracterizado por tener un modo historia que desarrolle personajes. Sin embargo, el nuevo FIFA promete romper con este paradigma.
Anunciamos FIFA 17, ya el tema del gameplay con un modo historia que se llama The Journey.
I never expected anything like this.
Yes! A goal for Alex Hunter on his debut.
The Journey te cuenta la historia de Alex Hunter, que es un jugador de la Premier League que va arrancando apenas, ¿no? Entonces tú puedes jugar y ser Alex Hunter y llevar a Alex Hunter alrededor de toda su carrera, ¿no?
Just don't get too carried away. Can disappear just like that.
Entonces tiene que ver con todo esto de pues, toda la emoción que es vivir lo que es ser un jugador. Desde tratar de ser contratado hasta lo que pasa tras vestidores, los conflictos con la gente, con los managers, los conflictos con otros compañeros y pues la subida hacia la fama, ¿no?
You don't know me, but believe me, you soon will.
It is great to have the opportunity today to show you the beauty and the action-packed fun of Forza Horizon 3. As you can see, it's the largest, most diverse, most beautiful, and most fun open world we've ever built.
Si te gusta sentir el pavimento en tu joystick, F1 2016 te llevará al mundo de la Fórmula 1.
Now you have a fully fleshed out career mode. You can create your own character. You can start in any of the teams. You could start in Haas Racing, but you need to be good if you're going to join Haas immediately.
A pesar del éxito indiscutible de los clásicos y las franquicias consagradas, los desarrolladores continúan apostando por mundos alternativos llenos de arte y diversión.
Technology is caught up to the imagination of the folks in the industry where they can really show you the world they have in their brain in the best way they can.
This machine, it looks ancient. Where did it come from?
It's another one of those games where it's third-person action, open world. I probably said this live, I'm a huge Naughty Dog fan. I love the Tomb Raider games. It's in the same vein of those, where it's open world,
you are a character, you empathize with that character, and then you're gonna go on adventures with this person. I'm excited to see who Aloy is and what Horizon Dawn, brings to the table as a new title.
I should focus scan them. Got some weak spots, but they're tough.
It looks like a combination of open world action game, like combining both a Far Cry, like big places where there's different points on a map, but with sort of a Tomb Raider-esque adventure style.
What the hell is that? It's corrupting the Watcher? Vulnerable to fire. Here we go!
And I think the excitement of what video games are as an art form, as an entertainment form, is really attracting the most talented people into this space.
Please join me in welcoming one of the most creative talents in the history of gaming.
Hello everyone, I'm back. Today I bring something new we made for you, and this is all running in real time. Please enjoy.
Kojima's an icon in the industry. He made Metal Gear Solid, still the Metal Gear Solid series. He is one of the gaming industry's finest by combining cinematics and gameplay together with a really deep story. So the fact that Sony has him, we don't know where Sony's gonna go now.
A veces, lo más importante no es la historia, sino la dinámica del juego. For Honor es un título que recrea batallas de multijugador en escenarios históricos con un planteamiento original en el combate.
For Honor is a new way to experience melee combat in video games, and it's a game that is all about the medieval battlefield and putting the emotions of battle into your heart, right? And asking you, are you a knight, are you a Viking, or are you a samurai?
You open the gate. Now you will pay!
We have a completely new combat system called the Art of Battle. This new system it reproduces in people the same feelings that I feel when I pick up a weapon and go and play on the battlefield, right? Which is that you're paying very much attention to the person that you're fighting with, and you're watching what they're doing, trying to guess what they have in mind. But at the same time, you're surrounded by 200 warriors, and there's the catapult fires coming in, and it's crazy, and so you have to watch your back.
One warrior made it to the top. One would be enough.
We have a lot of people who work in motion pictures, movies, come here to see what's happening in this world, because I think they're drawn to it. I think you're seeing more people like Spielberg and J.J. Abrams and others who are just very interested in what happens here, because this is the best way to do storytelling.
We're home.
I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I'm really looking forward to seeing anything that comes from the Star Wars universe. I know they announced Lego Star Wars is a fun game.
I got a bad feeling about this.
The Star Wars universe is growing day by day with the comics, the films, the games, you name it. And to be a part of that and to work with Lucasfilm is incredibly exciting. So what we're really trying to do at EA is cater to different areas of the Star Wars universe and create different game experiences that are tailor-made for those fans.
I think it's really, really great that new technologies are continuing to evolve how we play games. Virtual reality is going to continue to be such a big part of our community and a part of our future. And so it's so exciting to see new evolutions and us finally taking the step forward now where it's no longer just concepts. It's very much in a matter of weeks and months, consumers like you and I will be able to go home and play VR games. And so it's just very exciting to be a part of all of it.
Clear to engage.
2016 is a seminal moment in virtual reality. The time has finally come for everyone to enjoy VR in their own home.
If you don't get out of there, they will kill you. Get out now.
Resident Evil 7 is a great example of being a game that, as a known franchise, it's known, but you're going to put a whole new spin on it because you're now in the game, technically.
Okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do? God damn it.
What do you see? What is it? Where are you going? Back here.
I need to be scared again for Resident Evil, and I'm so happy that you're basically going to be inside the experience, and then you go through this house or whatever, whatever the story may be, but you are going to be scared again.
La exitosa serie Arkham del Caballero de la Noche también contará con su adaptación al nuevo mundo de la realidad virtual.
Same representations of the characters that you love from the games, but you're getting to experience it yourself. So you get to see the Batsuit in front of you. You get to literally put on the actual helmet. You can hold the Batarang in your hand and toss it.
You never need to take it off.
They give you the sensation that no one else has done in a superhero kind of video game by giving you literally the feeling of Batman, and obviously being Batman VR is the next evolution of that, is being the Batman.
Existen juegos que se hacen merecedores de un lugar destacado en la historia digital. Más que de juegos, se trata de experiencias inéditas que conservan su magia original. La secuela de Watch Dogs promete una historia madura y jugabilidad con nuevas características.
Okay, dude. You find the evidence, and I'll mount our exit strategy.
Now you're playing as a real hacker, part of our hacker group. So you're trying to bring down a corrupted establishment in the San Francisco Bay. Corrupted establishment that uses technology to take away people's freedom. So that's the new angle we're giving on our universe.
You're only making things worse!
You're in a line of fire!
You can control the open world like in no other game. So you can control cars, you can hack into people's cell phones, you can see what's happening behind closed doors, you can invade people's privacy. So that's a lot of power and control over that open world. We're the only one doing that.
Yeah! Yeah, man!
Holy fuck, this is awesome.
You can poop your pants later, man. Because we are just getting started.
I hope. Una de las esperas más largas que han tenido los aficionados al RPG culmina con la 15ª edición de la saga Final Fantasy. La evolución de los enfrentamientos es uno de sus sellos más destacables.
Today, I want you all to see and experience the world of Final Fantasy 15.
What we're about to see is the trial of Titan. Noctis and his allies are being tested by the gigantic Titan.
こうなっては戦闘は避けられんか。
もともと避ける気なんてなかったけどな。ノクト、どこまで行け？ノクト、暴れると敵を引きつけてしまうぞ。大丈夫だ。強いからな。
But while they're fighting, the opposing army joins the fray, setting up a chaotic three-way battle. We're excited to show how fast and fluid the battle system is in Final Fantasy 15, which has never been achieved in any of our previous titles.
Gladio! I got it! Game's up! Yeah! You're out!
dome hammer doesn't scare me. Boom! Oh no!
Boy. Boy.
Cuando de batalla se trata, pocos personajes se comparan con el mítico dios de la guerra.
I am hungry. Feed us.
Kratos is a character that I've had problems with before. He seemed very immature kind of a character. The game's just sort of like, I'm gonna kill things and I hate everything. That's Kratos in general. But this year, they've taken sort of the Naughty Dog-esque approach of basically reappropriating that character and actually giving him maturity, a purpose. He's been kind of directionless. I'm just killing everything.
Only fire when I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know if it's Kratos. They showed him. It didn't sound like Kratos. He has a kid. I thought his kids and wife died, so he's back. And we don't know if it's Kratos or if it's a reincarnated version of Kratos or if it's another character because he has a kid. And they showed a little snippet of the gameplay, and it was just a taste of
No, boy!
Wake up, Link.
La leyenda de Zelda arriba a sus 30 años y para celebrarlo, Nintendo creó un escenario gigante en el que los fans de esta saga pudieron experimentar por primera vez el gameplay de lo que promete ser su entrega más ambiciosa hasta la fecha.
Para nosotros, E3 2016 es para mostrarle a los fans el nuevo juego de Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Este es un juego muy especial dentro de la serie Legend of Zelda. Estamos buscando rebasar límites, romper esquemas de la serie y traer algo verdaderamente nuevo. Este juego, en primer lugar, presenta un mundo, primero masivo, colosal, viviente, palpante, que de verdad el jugador se sienta que está viviendo dentro del mundo de Hyrule cuando esté jugando. Es un mundo inmenso dentro de lo que son los juegos de Legend of Zelda. De hecho, estamos calculando que el mundo final va a ser más o menos 12 veces más grande que el de Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Otro de los pilares fundamentales de este juego es la libertad. Darle al jugador una libertad sin igual. Si ellos ven un lugar donde quieren ir, ellos escogen a dónde van a ir, cómo pueden llegar ahí, en qué orden quieren hacer las cosas.
El nuevo juego de Zelda estará disponible tanto para la Wii U como para la nueva consola de Nintendo. Los videojuegos hoy alcanzan una nueva realidad en donde los usuarios son los principales protagonistas.
Prepare equipment in advance and plan the perfect hit.
A video game, you control it, you take it, you go into the story, you make it happen, you make decisions.
And when you think you're ready to be a contender,
That's hard to duplicate. I think that's the key to the success and the growth of the industry.
I'll say we wait it out.
We can't. Not if we're gonna save Reina.
I love it because it starts off with fun. Like, the idea is, what is fun? I think that's probably how most of the most successful people in the industry guide themselves. How am I going to make something that's fun for who I'm trying to reach?
Look around, brother! You know how this is gonna end.
Might be fun in terms of being terrifying. It might be fun in terms of being a sports simulation. It might be fun in terms of being something like a Zelda, which is just a complete fantasy world. But it starts there.
Death comes to all. Except me.
And, you know, if your work starts with fun, you're off to a pretty good start. So I think that's why I'm drawn to it.
¿Cuáles son los títulos capaces de crear un nuevo capítulo en la industria del videojuego? Es una pregunta que solo tú puedes contestar.
It's up to you how the story ends.